Friends, staying silent is not a weakness. It is your greatest strength. The world is loud. People argue, react to everything, and lose control. And then there is one person who stays quiet but understands everything. He says nothing, yet his presence outweighs everyone else. If you still believe that you must respond to every comment, this video is a complete game changer for you. Because in this video, I'm going to reveal the real power of silence, the kind of power that can put you ahead of 99% of people. These are the benefits that make you mentally strong, emotionally aware, and socially respected. And if you watch this video till the end, I guarantee you will not only learn how to stay silent, but also how to direct your energy to the right place. No matter what someone says to you, no matter how bad the situation gets, you will always stay one level above. So now, let's understand what the true power of silence really is. Step 1. Silence increases your mystery and your respect. When you respond to everything immediately, when you push your opinion into every conversation, people start taking you lightly. They see you as someone who is always available, someone who reacts to everything. But the moment you start staying quiet, people begin to think differently. They wonder, this person doesn't speak impulsively. What's going on in his mind? That's where mystery begins. And respect is born the moment people can't fully read you, but they can feel your presence. When your reactions become unpredictable, your value rises automatically. A quiet person is never ignored. Instead, people wait for his word. And when he finally speaks, everyone listens, because he doesn't speak unnecessarily. He speaks when it matters. So start building this habit today. You don't need to respond to everything. Stay silent unless it's necessary. Your silence will become your strongest influence. When you speak less, your words echo longer in people's minds, and respect follows naturally. Silence is not just the absence of words. It is a power that separates you from the crowd. Step 2. Silence gives you control over your emotion. You become stable. Anger explodes when you speak immediately. Jealousy shows up when you react without thinking, and pain becomes heavier when you share it with everyone. But when you choose silence, when you keep yourself calm, you start observing your emotions instead of being controlled by them. You begin to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And that is where emotional strength is born. Slowly, every emotion inside you comes under control. You stop being impulsive and start becoming thoughtful. Even when someone tries to provoke you, you pause, you think, and only then do you respond. Or you don't respond at all. This inner stability doesn't just make you strong. It turns you into a calm warrior, someone who can keep his mind steady even in the middle of chaos. So if you truly want control over your anger, your pain, and your jealousy, learn to stay silent before you speak. Every time you feel like reacting, pause for 1 second and ask yourself, is this really necessary? When silence becomes your habit, your emotions will no longer control you. You will control them. And that's the difference between a boy and a man. Step 3. Silence multiplies your focus and decision-making power. If you are always surrounded by noise, people's opinions, arguments, and fake comparisons on social media, your mind never gets the space to think clearly. But the moment you place yourself in silence, the moment you choose a calm environment, your mind starts clearing from the inside. Distractions fade away, and you're able to focus only on what actually matters. And that is real focus. When the mind is calm, thinking becomes deeper. You stop judging situations too quickly. Instead, you analyze them properly. You observe more. You recognize patterns, and then you make the right decision. People who rush decisions often regret them, but people who stay calm think first and then take steps that lead directly toward success. If you want your mind to work faster, if you want to become sharper and smarter, silence is your strongest weapon. The less you speak, the more you understand. And when your understanding deepens, you stop thinking like an average guy and start thinking like a leader. Step 4. Silence saves your energy. Your mind and body both recharge. Every time you get pulled into pointless arguments, respond to unnecessary opinions, or react to every small thing, you're wasting your most valuable resource, your energy. Your mind gets exhausted. Your body starts feeling heavy, and then you spend the whole day feeling lazy and drained. But when you choose silence, you protect yourself from all that useless noise. A person who learns to stay calm slowly starts saving their energy and using it in the right places, in their studies, in their goal, in building a stronger body and mindset. The same energy that was once wasted in arguments now turns into inner fire, and that fire makes you different, more powerful, more focused. If you want your mind to stay recharged, your body to feel fresh, and your motivation to stay high every day, stop wasting words where they don't matter. Stay silent, observe, and invest your energy only in things that elevate you. Silence turns your energy into a laser beam that goes straight toward your target. Step 5. Silence makes you smarter and deeper than others. When you learn to stay silent, you stop being someone who only talks and become someone who truly understands. Silence teaches you how to listen. And when you listen, you begin to understand. Not just people's words, but the intentions hidden behind them. This awareness sharpens your emotional intelligence. You start reading feelings, behaviors, and patterns accurately. When you speak less, your focus shifts to observation. You begin to notice who is genuine, who is pretending, what people are really thinking, and what their true motives are. Slowly, you become the kind of person who can read people even in a crowd, and that quality separates you from the ordinary. If you want people to not just hear you, but take you seriously, speak less and understand more. The person who observes, listens, and thinks before speaking doesn't talk much, but when they do, their words carry weight. Silence gives you depth, and that depth becomes your greatest strength. Step 6. You learn to respond, not react. When someone provokes you or when a difficult situation appears, your first instinct is usually to react, to speak in anger, to argue out of frustration. But when you adopt silence, you begin to observe yourself. You pause, you think, and only then you respond. This is the difference between a reactive person and a mature one. Silence teaches you that not everything needs an immediate reply. When you stay calm and think clearly, you choose your words carefully. And then you deliver a response that forces the other person to think. This not only keeps you in control, but also helps you handle any tough situation with calmness. So if you truly want to become emotionally mature, stop reacting and start responding. This skill doesn't just make you mentally strong, it makes you socially respected. And this is the real difference between an immature boy and a wise man who stands above situations, not behind them. If you've watched this video till the end, this was not just content. This was a shift in your mindset. You are no longer the person who reacts instantly to everything, who gets pulled into situations without thinking. You are becoming calm from the inside, and that calmness is now your greatest power. Because a person who has control over himself can achieve anything in this world. And today, you took the first step. From now on, when someone provokes you, when someone tries to argue or tries to pull you down, you won't feel anger. You will feel stillness. You won't react. You will respond with clarity, with calm, with depth. And that is the difference between an ordinary person and an emotionally mature one. Now you have that depth, that understanding that separates you from 99% of people. Silence is now your armor. And the one who learns to live in silence becomes a king even in a chaotic world. So, as this video ends, your real journey begins. This change will show up every time you control your emotions, every day you feel strong without speaking. Remember, this wasn't just a video. This was the gate to your growth. And you have crossed it. Now you are unstoppable. Friends, I will transform you step by step. Just trust me once. If this video helped you, make sure to hit like and comment below whether you're choosing silence from today. And subscribe to the channel right now, because I'm not here to make you average. I'm here to make you legendary. See you in the next powerful, life-changing video.